So when Leah asked me a couple weeks ago to write a speech, I was so excited because I've known Leah my entire life, obviously, and I have the best Leah stories of anybody in the world. I've known Adam for a pretty long time now too, so I feel like I've got some great Leah and Adam stories. I've been racking my head for weeks on what the perfect one was. I went through every memory I have of them together, over and over, trying to see how it would work in a speech and if it was funny enough. And none of them worked really well. I didn't feel it. And it didn't hit me until this past Sunday while I rode in the car with them and I sat in the back seat while the two of them rapped about their dog in their wedding together, that I realized that every Leah and Adam story is the perfect Leah and Adam story. They just have this love that is so rare, it's so fun and joyful, and everybody around them just can't help but smile when they're with them. And so I'm so glad that they get to spend the rest of their life not only making each other happy, but making everybody else around them so happy. So here's to Leah and Adam.
All right, so my toast is a little bit longer because I thought it had to be at least 3 minutes.
That's longer than the ceremony.
Yeah, it is. It was great though. My parents said to just quote Wedding Crashers, but I decided to actually do something I thought out. First of all, to the other speakers, you guys are fantastic. When I first met Adam and Leah, Adam had been dating Leah for about a year, and I got to go to Adam's apartment, and it was clean. And so I walk in, and I'm like, Adam, what's going on, man? And he goes like, I just keep my place clean now. I was like, all right. Fantastic. Hey, let's go to Applebee's tonight, buddy. Let's get all-you-can-eat mozzarella sticks and $2 Long Island iced teas. And he goes like, I'm actually kind of watching what I eat, and I work out in the morning, so I can't drink that much. And I said, that's weird. What's going on there, buddy? And about 5 minutes later, Leah walks in, and Leah, I give you all the credit for that, okay? So when Adam first asked me to do this, I thought that we'd grown up together watching comedy specials and Will Ferrell movies, and that he wanted me to have my debut at stand-up comedy. So if I bomb this, it's on Adam. And I'll go back to being a teacher, and that's okay. I've been friends with Adam since elementary school, kindergarten, through wrestling. We have memories from high school, middle school, elementary school, wrestling, first week at the beach, too many St. Patrick's Days. We shouldn't have gone to a lot of those. Miami, which I regret, and most of these memories I can't share, but there's one I do feel like applies to this. When we were in high school, we had a wrestling match at Greenville High School. And Adam is wrestling. Yeah, Candy. Adam's wrestling, and he is wrestling a 6'5", 285-pound man of a high schooler. And he's beating him. I mean, bad. And all of a sudden, he loses his footing, and he kind of goes down. And we're all like, what's going on? And Adam gets up and he goes like, he punched me. He punched me in the face. And we're like, Adam, why are you looking at us? There comes a time as a best friend when you have to look at your friend and say, Adam, as much as we want to back you up, 14 undersized kids from Chapin against Greenville High School in a fist fight isn't going to go well. And to this day, I know that Adam has always supported us, and we love you and support you. But now you got your number one fan in the corner, and that's Leah. I bring up comedy because at its core, comedy makes us smile. A well-placed joke can make a bad day feel better. And over the years, Adam and I have laughed a lot at a lot of different comedy. But there's one thing that makes Adam smile more than any comedy special or any Will Ferrell movie that I can find, and that's Leah. Adam, we've been friends. We've been friends so long, I don't know who's the worst influence anymore. I think it's me, but I'll fact check with Leah right after this. And we're going to be best friends forever because you know so much by this point that I can't afford to have you as an enemy. So here's a toast to Leah and Adam. So proud of you guys. I love you.
What?
Attaboy, Luther! Yeah, I think most of you know what's about to happen here. Anyway, thank y'all very much for being here tonight. And I'm 56 years old, and this is the first toast I have ever given. So and for those of you that know me and have ever seen me try to speak about anything emotional in public, you're probably a little nervous about the meltdown that might happen here in the next minute or so. So anyway, that being said, let's give it a go. And when Leah was very young, Amy and I we always wanted her to know how special she was, and how much we loved her. And I would always tell her that in a way where I would say, you know, Leah, if they were to line up every kid in the world in a line, and God said, Ken, pick out the child you want, I would pick you. And having that in mind, I would say today that at the same time God had lined up every guy in the world and said, pick out the man you want to be your daughter's husband, I would pick you. Amy and I are extremely proud parents today and are so proud of you. And we are thrilled that you are now our son-in-law. To the Taylors.